I lost the song just once and then I failed to recover it again. Terribly sorry for my subpar music performance today. We can only hope that next one will be better. Let's get things moving properly though. Hello everyone, Wandering Bard here. We finally have it's over there. We finally have the Twitch chat displayed on this main screen too, which we'll have on this screen for just a moment while getting everything set up here. Because I've still got a couple of quick little things that I need to get in order over here. Notably, I never actually alerted the Discord that I was going live. I just went live. I should probably fix that. Pardon me just a moment. News. Okay, so we have that done now. Let's set things up so I can see my chats properly and be able to talk to all you cool people, because I like being able to do that, believe it or not. And let's actually make sure that I have my game screen working correctly, because sometimes even that can be hit or miss when I'm getting things set up for these. I should get off the YouTube. Okay, looks like that's working. Good. Okay, well then there should be no reason why we can't mosey on over to the actual game scene, which you guys can't see because it's on display capture right now. There we go, that should fix that. Audio is working. Okay, so it's in the stream title and description, well, the title at least, so you all know what we're getting up to today. We are intending to be getting through. We just now reached Sulyya Springs, and we're going through the main story chapters now because it's convenient. It has the next missions are here. We're through 18 of them, so we're not doing too. Oh, you know what I forgot? You know what I totally almost forgot to do was set my timer. I don't have my timer prepped yet. I did forget something. Well, we can't have that, so pardon me a moment. If I hadn't been just randomly thinking about what time we were making, I might have completely missed this. Alright, so content live. When's the last time I went live? It's been a few days, hasn't it? Incidentally, y'all, while we're talking about this today is probably going to be the only stream that I'm able to do this week, on account of the fact that I have a video deadline I need to make for, and it has to specifically come out Tuesday next week. There's a reason for that will be apparent when the video does come out, but it does mean that in order to make sure I have enough time to edit, I need to. Today is probably going to be the only stream I do. Normally, this wouldn't be a concern, but actually, 2 different friend groups invited me out to plans this week as well. So I do want to actually have time with my friends. And my brother actually was one of them. So friends and family. So I am going to make time for that. And unfortunately, that does mean in the name of doing that and getting a video out, today is going to be the only stream for this week. So let's try and make it a good one. I will do my best to make this stream worthwhile for you all, on account of the fact that it's the only one we're having this week. But again, this will normally not be the case. If it wasn't the perfect storm of like editing and 2 different personal planned things, I'd be streaming on Friday to make up for having plans Thursday. But unfortunately, with the way things shook out, it wasn't feasible. So I hope that's okay for you guys. I really want to make sure I deliver good content for y'all, but I also want to make sure that I'm balanced in the rest of my life. Okay, so the moment I hit start, we will start the timer. Okay, timer is going. We're 11 hours into chapter 11. We're almost 12 hours in, actually. Let's see how far we can get. I hope I'm not too loud, by the way. If anyone's in the chat, let me know how the audio mixing is. I guess it'll be more apparent in a moment when the Oh, there's basically no noise here. Nice. Oh, did we take this mission yet? Did we accept it already? Urdimu in Sulyya Springs. Yep, okay, we took it. Good, good. Urdimu shouldn't be too bad. We fought one of those before. It might have some help, I suppose. Alright, cutscene time. Oh yeah, this scene.
What you doing?
I was talking to Sarah. Just telling her that we're all gonna be okay.
It's so pretty. Sarah, you'd been crying, hadn't you? Back when we first met?
So I referenced back to this scene, I think in both my Vanille and Sarah character analyses.
This was beautiful, and my focus was to destroy it. I decided to do nothing.
For Vanille's avoidance and
But because I did nothing, others
for
got
Sarah's
caught
courage, I
into my life,
suppose.
and I was the one to blame.
Because this is one of her better scenes. It's definitely her best scene in this game, Sarah's.
How's this grade? Huh? Fine. Much better, thanks to you.
Vanille could have used healing magic if she was alone, but
Oh, sure you don't mind. I mean, I'm not keeping you from anything, am I? Not at all. Don't worry. I could sit here for hours. Hey, Sarah. Do you think we'll meet again? We might. Sure.
and they do in 13 too.
See, the thing is, I was chasing after someone. And there's something I really need to apologize for. But I just can't ever find the words. Gee, that's gotta be tough, huh? Yes. I even have nightmares about it.
About that and a few other things, I bet.
If it's too much to deal with, face it later. Really?
I used that shot as the thumbnail for the Sarah video.
But does that really work? Good question. I'll let you know. Actually, I've been trying to keep something at a distance myself lately. Like what? Don't laugh, okay? It's a dream I had. A bad one. I dreamt I destroyed the world. It was terrifying. I needed some time alone. It had me so scared, I tried to run away. But then, my boyfriend, he came chasing after me. That's when I understood. Running away and leaving behind the people you care about? That isn't love.
No, it's not.
Though you might just want to keep them safe. Shutting them out of your life only hurts them more. The point is, I have people I can count on. I'll make it through. I think you'll be fine.
See, that's the thing. Sarah,
too.
what Sarah is talking about with
Find the
facing
words.
things later
I'm sure of it.
is being able to take a step back, refresh, and having people you can count on make it through. Vanille
Sorry.
interprets it as complete avoidance, and that's what causes basically the entire story to happen.
I'm not the one you should be asking, Vanille.
Oh, but she is.
Find your friend.
And she doesn't know it.
You'll see.
You mean you met Sarah?
Oh, we've got an echo happening, huh? That's my bad.
I tried to hide our focus, and she ended up on
I'm
the
sorry, y'all. I didn't even notice that.
I wanted to say I was sorry, but
Well, when we rescue her, maybe you'll get the chance.
So stay alive till you can, Vanille.
I hope so.
Come on.
I think Sarah saw the same vision of Ragnarok that we did. Which means Daisley had to be lying when he explained her focus. I think she beat it. She handed Cocoon over to us, and that's what made her turn to Crystal.
See, but that would mean Daisley was
Yeah.
telling the truth, right?
I
That
know.
she assembled the people who could complete her focus instead, therefore she turns to Crystal. In 13.2 in the data log, Vanille claims that Sarah beat her focus and turned to Crystal of her own free will, but the writing doesn't really support that. If Sarah saw the same vision of Ragnarok, that means her focus was what Daisley said it was. So that's one thing in the writing that doesn't really make sense to me. Okay. Oh, you telling me that I could have snuck up on them? We do need some healing, lest we die. Oh, come on, Vanille. I forgot to buy Phoenix down. I keep forgetting to buy Phoenix down. I need to provoke them off of Vanille. Hey, come after me, you idiots. It didn't work. Wait, it didn't provoke them. I mean, we're fine now, most likely, but...
Follow the old guy's lead. Time to pull the old switcheroo.
Well, that was frustrating. Okay, I need to buy more Phoenix down before I forget again. Yeah, that we should never have had. That's an embarrassing performance. All right, we're going this way. That's incredible, truly. You know, honestly, y'all, one thing I don't know how to feel about as I'm thinking more about it, this very well might be the last time I play Final Fantasy XIII. Because at this point, like, and it's weird to say, given that that's the game that's basically this channel has been built on, but genuinely for a moment, like, I'm running out of things to do with the games. Because at this point, I've got good footage of 13.2 and Lightning Returns. I'm getting good footage now of 13 on PlayStation and properly recorded, so it's just the footage. No webcam, no me in the way. No, my first playthrough, my first ever live streams were atrocious, by the way, because I was playing 13 in them, but those were atrocious live streams. The audio was all mixed on one track, and it was all mixed very, very badly. It was atrocious. I don't know why anybody followed my stuff back then. Speaking of which, y'all, please let me know if the audio is okay now. I can manually remix it from here, but please let me know if anything's too loud or too quiet, and I will adjust. But at this point, I might well be running out of things to do in the games now that I'm getting platinum in all of them. Unless I want to try speedrunning, or if I want to try doing like the no Crystarium runs, and those sound, both of which options sound terrifying. I am very scared of both ideas. Hey, come after me. Can these not be provoked? No, they... It doesn't say they can't, but they really don't want to be.
Time to pull the old switcheroo.
Yeah, I don't know why... Oh, now it's working. Vanille, you gonna do things? So yeah, this might be the last time I touch the 13 trilogy, at least as far as gameplay goes, for a long time. I don't know how I feel about that.
Here we go.
We're once again gonna get 0 stars right now, by the way. I'm just letting you guys know that now. Vanille, wait, Vanille, what are you doing? I'm sorry, but what the heck? These should not be doing this much damage to me. Yeah, that's wild to me. How are we doing that badly in what should be the easiest fights in the world? Not an inspiring start to the stream, I'll just say that right now. Okay, so where's our mark? It's over here to the right. Gotcha. We'll head over there then. Oh boy, Sahagin. We might need Snowvilliers for these. Honestly, we might just need snow in general, but we'll see. What do you mean this is the greatest possible start? Trust. Hey Claire, how you doing? Oh, Orbon. Alright, we could use some SAS power over here. Yeah, we probably should have had snow on the team. How many hours do I have on the game? Ooh, that's a good question. I think on my Steam account, I've got 111 hours or some such in the game. On this one, I'll have to check my save file. Alright, Relentless Assault. Apparently we staggered something else. Did I get another random instant chain? We still have that. Been alright, how about you? Yeah, it's been a minute, yeah. Well, oh, wait, Hey, Vanille, I need help. I can't do things very easily. I'm doing okay. I've become a full believer in the power of SAS. I think I mentioned that to you in Instagram chat, though. Apart from that, it's been okay. Been a bit up and down with work, but that's sadly kind of typical. But yeah, how are you doing? No, you said you're doing all right. You already said how you're doing. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I finally got multi-streaming figured out, Lightning. So I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right now. So that's been really fun. First time yeah, you haven't. It has been a minute. You were traveling all over Europe, weren't you? Last I remember. I really should be attacking, given that I have bravery. We'll use Relentless Assault just to increase the chain gauge. I'm going to be traveling a fair bit in March, but I'm going to be staying in the country for that one. I was in Ottawa in January for the Near Piano concert, among other things. What a blast it has been. So you're back home now? It sounds like a really awesome trip. I've got a friend who's traveling abroad for about a month and a half coming up soon. We talked about going together next time, actually, but it doesn't work out for this one. I think I need Snow on the team. I think there are times when I really need the Sentinel powers to be able to set myself up for success. And Snow is a way better Sentinel and allows me to make use of random instant chain on Saz. You know, honestly, consolidation still has a purpose. It's the inverse of it's other solidarity. We'll have other solidarity. Actually, no, that this works better. We want Commando, Ravager, Medic, Commando, Ravager, Ravager, and of course the triple triad. I mean Cerberus. Make sure I equip Snow properly. He's already equipped. Excellent. Hey, you. Ceratosaurus. Alright, which one's the one that calls allies? Been back for a little while, but that wasn't why I was away. Unfortunately, the real reason is worse, but private you might know from my Instagram. I might have... I only see posts every so often, Lightning, so if I did miss the real reason, I truly am sorry. I will look at that, though, after stream. I do hope things get better, though, genuinely. Everything here is weak to fire, and it's better to use physical. Gotcha. Haste and fire. Bravery and... Oh, I don't have Vigilance, do I? Yeah, just Bravery in that case. And, Fate. We'll do both for Vanille. Okay, Blitz time. On the Raptor, preferably. Relentless Assault. Nice. With Bravery and Fire, we do a heck of a ton of damage. Okay, good. I didn't miss it. I'm happy I could help. Guess we don't need Blitz anymore. Oh wait, Vanille did Pain. Guys, I forgot Vanille has Pain and Fog now, which means... What the heck? Which means Vanille is truly the complete Saboteur now. And that's before... Okay, wait. Is that... Wait a moment. Hang on a moment. That's a lot of Urdimus. That's 4 of them. Hello, Urdimus. Alright, so remind me... Oh, they're weak to electric. Okay. Haste and Thunder, then. We'll do the same thing for Vanille as she's putting her statuses on them. And we'll give it to Snow as well. We'll do Bravery now. And Vigilance. Bravery, Vigilance for Snow. And Faith, Vigilance for Vanille. So what's been done so far in the Platinum? Sadly, quite little. We still have like 22 trophies to go. Right now, I'm just working on getting I'm kind of multifaceting. I'm getting 5 stars on missions as they come up. I'm trying to get to the point where I can grind effectively against the higher level missions and get lots of gold and lots of trapezohedrons. And then I can start working, and of course I'm grinding CP. So little progress right now, but truly hoping for the greater gains to come. But we're in that awkward stage right now where we're still too weak to grind against certain things, and we got another 5 stars. And we haven't unlocked all the missions yet. The good news, though, is that if we check the map, we currently have 5 stars on all the missions that we've attempted. So we're at least making progress towards that trophy. Basically, we're going to get through as... We're not going to get through all the missions down here right now, though, because once you do certain missions, and you already know this, Lightning, but once you do certain missions, it causes the Adamantoises and Ortises to turn into Longuis and Xiaolonguis. I really would prefer to see if I can get Treasure Hunter before that happens. At least make as much progress as I can on it. So we're going to be grinding a lot here, but not doing all the missions until we reach the point where I feel, honestly, we may even just go ahead and beat the game somewhere in the middle of all of that, because we may as well. It gives us the power to unlock everything. But we'll see how much progress we need to make over here first. Don't bother. It saw me. Wait, is it just one? Oh, wait, what am I doing? How is it just the one? Ha! No courtship dance for you. You will die alone as is your birthright. Freaking monster. Alright, let's do it again. Did we random instant chain, or were we just really efficient with our Ravagers? I've been thinking about uploading more gameplay. Actually, this is a coincidence. I saw you had uploaded an early Behemoths video. I think I actually need to watch that because we all know about the struggle that I had with Behemoths in the early game. But with my courtship dance, King's Glavis, I haven't seen you in chat in a while either, Glavis. Not since the last Theatrhythm stream. How are you doing? Would my courtship dance work on Sephiroth? I don't know about that. I'm not sure if that would turn out very well for you, King's Glavis. Look, Squex, I'm just gonna say this right now. You could do so much better than him. You should let Sephiroth go. He doesn't deserve you. Right, everything's weak to fire. Which means Brynhildr would be really effective against things like this. Alright, now we just spam Blitz and hope random instant chains happen. Or we could just, we can just kill them. I hear Takis is lonely. Poor. Oh crap! Streams dropping.
Bullseye.
Or it was. Is it still? Apologies, y'all. Unexpected technical difficulties with the stream that I'm unable to correct right now on account of.
Did you see that coming? Bullseye.
Not sure why that's happening. Sorry, y'all. Hope work's been picking up. Yeah, I get that. Wait, are we back to stable? No, honestly, I've been. Okay, given that no one's watching the Twitch, I'm gonna stop the Twitch portion of the stream and see if that helps at all. Sometimes it's what it takes, just network being network. I hope we're back to stable. We might restart the Twitch portion at some point, but that's always hit and miss, if I'm being completely honest. The Twitch part of it, sometimes people watch it, sometimes it's just empty and it's just wasting network. But I've been having pretty good luck lately with it not having that happen. So, unfortunate timing for the stream to drop quality now. But yeah, really sorry about that, y'all. Work's picking up, I get that. My work's been interesting for me. It was kind of bad for a while. It's better now. We're having an issue that I'm struggling to find a resolution for, but work is getting better at least. I'm gonna be traveling a bit in March, both to a friend, two of my best friends are getting married to each other, and I'm going to PAX East. Actually, I don't know if any of y'all are going, but I'm going to PAX East. It'll be my first dedicated gaming con, my second ever con, actually, so I'm quite hoping I enjoy it. Time for one of the best scenes in the game.
You hang in there, Dodge. Daddy's coming to save you.
Wait, I've never seen that.
You figure we can stop here today? I think we're all kind of tired.
I will. I'm planning on it at least. It is criminal how good this game looks. I know I keep saying it, but like, look at this.
How's Sarah?
Same as we left her.
It's also criminal how good lightning looks.
Feels
Oh,
so
full
far
respect
away.
for this being your favorite scene in the game. It might well be mine too.
Sarah says she wants to talk. She'd probably prefer it if you skipped the lectures. Hey!
Once we're home, what's your plan? You're getting married, right?
What's that?
Sarah wants to know.
Don't scare me like that.
You are getting married, aren't you? Don't you let her down, you hear me?
Don't worry. This tear will be her last. I'll make sure of that.
That's all I need to know.
We will see her, right?
Don't go there. No room for doubt.
You're right.
We'll see
They
her again.
did show it in the
And soon.
trailers, yeah.
You
Guys,
convinced me,
honestly, like,
so stay
I
strong.
kind of wish, like, obviously when this game
worry.
came out, I was like 9 years old, so I wouldn't have played it then. I was like 9 or 10 years old. But,
We'll finish this.
part of the reason
We'll
why I
see it
really
together.
love Final Fantasy 16 is because it was the first Final Fantasy game that I was around for the hype for. You know, like, as a Final Fantasy fan, that is, because Final Fantasy VII Remake trailer was part of what got me into the series. So 16 was the one that I saw the trailers for, and and I was really hyped for. And for that reason, it's part of why I love it so much. It's not perfect by any means, but I genuinely do love the game. But I was thinking about playing it again. I'm actually making a Final Fantasy 16 video coming up soon, actually. It was one I was talking about earlier in the stream. So I have the bug to play it again right now. But right now I'm playing Final Fantasy IX in my spare time, so we have to finish that first. I already said it, Lightning, but I'm echoing King's Glavis on this one. I hope things get better for you too. A Seath tier. Alright, Taejin's Tower time. So, missions 21 and following. I think 21 up to like 27 are in here. So we'll be here for a little while. And the Dahaka fight. Hey Lightning, do you remember the last time we did Dahaka fight? I don't know if you remember this. I made this into a short when it used its foul utterance on me, and it did nothing. It missed me. And I was like, huh, whatever that was supposed to do. And I found out later it's an instant death attack, and I got really lucky.
Yep.
Doesn't exactly look like it's gonna be a leisurely stroll.
Not quite.
Oh, so we just head through this Foul Sea's lair to get to Airboat, right?
What's another foul sea at this point, huh?
I love how true that is. Oh, you do remember, that's awesome. It is interesting, though, to think that, like, the party has grown to the point where challenging a foul sea, because remember in Chapter 2, like, challenging a foul sea was thought to be this impossible idea. And in here, it's like, oh, look, a foul sea. Alright. Alright. Ooh, guys, the Goblin Chieftain. You know what that means, y'all. The Goblin Chieftain means I get to use my patented favorite strategy in this game. Hey, man, we don't have to fight. I guess we do. Not sure what's in it for you, though, mate. We don't. Oh, we never fought one of these, so we don't actually know what it's weak to or not.
Thanks. Try that on me. Anytime. Change in the play.
Yep, the storm conduction, guys. How can we forget?
Wisdom does come with age.
Thanks, Lightning. Things genuinely, though, like, I've gotta say, as difficult as things got for a bit, I really have been having a lot better balance in general with life lately. I've been exercising in the mornings, I've been studying my Bible in the mornings, I've been making smoothies, I've been hitting my old class books in the evenings, actually, trying to reteach myself finite element analysis. And I'm still gaming and I'm still streaming, so it's been genuinely getting a lot better, but I still haven't had like a proper vacation in a while, and I really miss it. That's part of why I'm looking forward to PAX. I love the fact that. Oh wait, did we instant chain, or we're just being really efficient right now? I love the fact that like genuinely spamming Blitz with Saz is actually a viable strategy.
Follow the old guy's lead.
It is genuinely worthwhile to do. Take a trip through Europe. Honestly, me and a friend were talking. My friend, one of my best friends in the world, has gushed to me about the Christmas markets in Vienna. And so I told her, like, you know, I want to go to these sometime. So it might well happen. I don't have enough time off to take a super long vacation. Like, PAX is going to be my vacation. For like, I say unfortunately, I'm looking forward to PAX. But I wouldn't mind a proper vacation. But, because it seems like all my PTO is kind of getting reserved up for upcoming travel, because I had Ottawa in January, and let's see, Ottawa in January, and we have PAX and my friend's wedding in March, and also in June I'm going to New York to see, there's a Distant Worlds concert happening with Nobuo Uematsu in attendance, and it's going to be all his music, including, they've already confirmed they are playing the opera Maria and Draco, which is my dream to see performed live. So I am so looking forward to that one. Alright. But a trip through Europe does sound lovely, yeah. Alright, Haste Bravery. Haste Bravery on Snowvilliers. I haven't been on holiday in 20 years. Oh no. For me, Ottawa was my first holiday in 10 years, honestly. The last one was Australia before I came back stateside.
Time to pull the old switcheroo.
Alright, it is time for my favorite strategy. Blitz Steel Guard, baby. You could probably target down the Chieftain, actually. And then the Blitz attack will still hit the actual, the little goblin.
Follow the old guy's lead.
Honestly, yes, King's Glavis, you need a vacation. A real one.
Time to pull the old switcheroo. Follow the old
Alright, we're
guy's
gonna
lead.
go Cerberus so we can hit both the ones that are staggers. We got a couple of staggers right now. Sorry, I'm gonna have to take it.
Did you see that coming?
Alright. You finished Theatrhythm? I've been doing Theatrhythm as like a sub-goal stream, so I have not finished it, no, not even close. But it is fun. Come on, team, we can stagger this guy. But a Grand Pulse, I mean, honestly, a Cocoon Vacation sounds more fun, though, no?
Bobbing and weaving.
There's less things that will try to kill us there. Okay, is that enough for 5? Easily, nice. At some point, we're gonna need to start upgrading our gear, because we've gotten some upgrades, but we're getting all these transformative catalysts from all these missions we're doing. All right, we can go in now. I want to go frolicking through the grass. I would recommend Nautilus Park in that regard than King's Cuevas. Although I guess it's artificial grass, hey. Are these weak to anything? We don't actually know. That's actually kind of incredible.
Back off! Back off! We gotta win this!
No, I'm more like a trip to Cocoon scheduled for the same week as the Purge and Cocoon's destruction. Oh, lightning. That would be terrible luck indeed, yeah. Alright. I don't have diversity anymore, so I changed it to... I changed it to, oh, why can't I think of the words? I changed it to Delta Attack for purposes of, Steel Guard. Wait, we got the instant chain! Oh, nice! Oh, that's always fun. I have an unreasonable love for random instant chain. Can't believe I went through my first playthrough of the game without it. A poor benighted fool I was. Oh yeah, Theatrhythm. I can't speak. Theatrhythm's a ton of fun. I'm looking forward to going back to it. At some point. My spare time is playing Final Fantasy IX right now, honestly. Which, honestly, I've been enjoying so much. That was the second Final Fantasy game I ever finished. I'm so happy to be back to it. It was the third one I ever started, the second one I ever finished. Now, I'm not sure if we'll full clear the tower today or not. I forget exactly how long it's going to take, but...
Huh? I'm not the only one hearing that, am I?
No, it couldn't be them. Could it?
But it could.
I don't know. It's weird. Like voices in my head.
I hear it. Your presence here draws the tyrant's gaze. Leave this place at once.
We can't leave. This is the only way for us to get through. Please, help us.
As you wish. Look for us, and the way will open.
Yeah, honestly, Lightning. It's something that I thought about it very randomly because, you know, y'all have been talking to me about Saz's Blitz animation, and I noticed parts of it before, but the fact that it's a Blitz animation that does multiple hits even on the same target, there are some targets, not even necessarily huge ones, that take multiple strikes from the Blitz, and it's really useful in that way. But, very randomly...
Nope. This is our ride.
Very randomly, I just thought, wait a moment, I'm using random instant channel lightning right now, but Saz has this blitz. Why not use it for that? So, oh my goodness, I'm dropping frames again? I don't know what's up with my network tonight, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know if my Saz blitz random instant chain is worthy of your montage, Lightning, but I've got some footage. We'll have footage for it. King's Gloves, another streamer who's playing 13 and 9 right now, and I'm so happy for experiencing so much peak. Honestly, yeah. You know, one thing I've seen point out though, because I've been in and out of a Facebook group called Ultima JRPGs that does a fair bit of, you know, it's a JRPG. They do a lot of Final Fantasy stuff, obviously, because it's a JRPG group. One of the things that they pointed out was that Final Fantasies 13 and 9 seem to be at on opposite ends of most people's tier lists, where most people who love 13 hate 9, or the other way around. Honestly, as someone who loves both, I think that's a dumb opinion, but But there was something else I was going to say, and now I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, someone else in chat pointed out that Saz's Cold Blood hits like 35 times, so that could be even more terrifying in terms of random instant chain. It might be worth it. All right, I better curate some footage. You know, honestly though, Lightning, the only other thing I can think of that I've done that could be worth that is staggering attack us. Oh yeah, both games are absolute peak. I'm still really proud of my attack strategies. There's a level to which it might become more efficient, especially against one that's moving so often. We'll see about it. Worth experimenting with. And they all hate 15. Honestly, I do too, so I'm not judging. So that hit 3 times. That hit like 4. So it actually is still efficient to just blitz constantly. '15 is the only like Final Fantasy game that I could truly say I don't. Well, there's others that I had like rough experiences with. This might upset some of you guys. I actually did start Final Fantasy X too, just casually. I ended up having to take a break from it because I was getting frustrated with it, but that was also during like the time when things were getting really bad at work and my whole emotional state wasn't great. That's part of why I started playing 9 again, because I was like, I need something that I know that I enjoy, that will just give me some peace. So that was where that came from. But I also had a bad experience with 4 Advance, but I want to come back to it. But those are both games that I genuinely still do want to come back to. So, but with 15, I have no desire to go back to it like ever again. It is the only Final Fantasy game that I can say that I truly just despise. Definitely be replaying it someday though. 12 as well. 12, if the Lord wills it, 12 will be my next stream project. I promised it to y'all, but then I wanted to do this 13 Platinum first so I could have it no longer hanging over my head. But I genuinely love 12, so Lightning, I hope that you can be in chat so I can share what I love about 12 with you, and you can help ground me in the things that are maybe not perfect about 12. We will be perfectly matched in that regard. So there's I think the Seath Stone that those guys are surrounding uses 11 Bolt a lot. I remember 11 Bolt killing me a lot. So, electric resist gear, very useful. So the RNG treasure, that was only in the correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't that only in the original version? Is that still in Zodiac Age? Because I played Zodiac Age. Man, the power of Saz. It unlocks untold levels of efficiency. Why did I ever hate Saz? Can someone please, like, go back in time and slap past me for being an idiot? Because why did I ever hate Saz? Saz is the GOAT. Second floor it is. Oh, Lightning, maybe you weren't in my chat when I said... Oh, wait, time for replay for you. I mean, maybe you weren't in chat when I said this, though. I do have kind of the bug for replaying 16. I'm releasing kind of a crossover Final Fantasy 16 X Zelda video next week, Lord willing. That's probably why I'm not going to be able to stream as much this week. So, I admit, I have the bug to replay 16 as well. I really miss it, too. Alright, cutscene time.
What?
Hi, Dahaka.
You again, huh?
Hey, man. What's up?
Retreat! That thing packs a punch.
No kidding. But look, conveniently placed statues that will help kill it for us. Alright, so these are missions, so we will strive for 5 stars in them too. A Gela Titan. What was everyone's favorite boss fight in Final Fantasy 16? For those of you who have played it, I'm very curious to hear what people say. Mine would be, unironically, mine is actually the Omega weapon in the DLC. Omega weapon's probably my favorite. King's Glaver says Titan. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, Titan. I liked Titan. I felt Titan was too long. Leviathan. I didn't enjoy Leviathan. I'm sorry. I didn't find it as well balanced, but it's also likely that I'm just bad at the game. I probably am just bad at the game. I do want to give it a proper retry though. Especially when I do replay the game. We got quite a few people watching the stream. Welcome all of you. Welcome in. We can handle that. Look, we're fine, y'all. We're fine.
You should see your daddy now.
Yeah, Leviathan... I gotta say though, Leviathan, easily favorite boss fight music, especially because it's the song that was from the first trailer. They finally brought it back and used it in the game, so I was so hyped to hear that. But part of the reason why... Oh, wait, there it is. Part of the reason why I loved Omega is because... I'm gonna Libra this guy. Alright, so we want to use lightning. There we go. Haste and thunder. I'm gonna need to... Vigilance is the one that makes it harder for me to be interrupted, right? Alright, now let's go. So we don't want to use Blitz on these because this thing takes half damage from physical. Oh, that almost killed me. Vanille. Vanille. Come on, Vanille. I miss Joshua and Dion. Dion, yeah, I love Dion. You can't not like Dion Lesage. Genuine characters who are genuinely honorable, I genuinely adore. Too oftentimes honor is treated as a joke, or as people who are honorable are just insufferable. So I love with Dion, they actually show us what genuine dishonor looks like. It's really base. Time to pull the old switcheroo. Nice. Good. Good start to the 5 stars in Taejin's Tower, y'all. We get the Speed Sash. So, Speed Sash can grant random instant chain when paired with either Stagger Lock or with Kill TP charge or what. It's really great. And this thing's going to ruin my fun. Really hate Ambling Bellows. Although Ambling Bellows was the mission that gave birth to random instant chain size blitz strat. So you know, maybe it's not too bad. But they hit really hard and they're annoying. That's me. The new Game of... You know, I never watched Game of Thrones. I've watched a lot of clips of it nowadays. I know a lot about it. You guys both talked about Game of Thrones at the same time. I've watched a lot of clips of Game of Thrones at this point, so I know a fair bit about it now. But I didn't watch the show when it was first becoming a thing. I'd heard about it on occasion, but I didn't... We were very out of touch with big pop culture things, my family and I, so we never really watched it. But yeah, honestly, because Sir Duncan the Tall, right? That's his show. Wait, no shot. We actually just... Wait, guys, we got the sneak up on a mark. Oh, we killed one of them. Nice. Now the Ambling Bellows, yeah, we should be using magic on it. We might not kill it off of this. Hey, Malinoric, what's up? Alright, now we blitz because we want to see if we can get, just through dinner in the other one. Well, you've chosen the right place to be. Oh my goodness, it spawned so many of them. What the heck? Don't die, Vanille. Easier said than done, I know, but don't die. Wait, random instant chain. Gotta love random instant chain. Alright, what? Snow, bad job provoking them, mate. I am not losing to this. We might not get 5 stars right now, though. Yeah, I mean, going back to what Lightning said about not liking Jon Snow Season 7 through 8, from what I've heard, kind of everyone became crap in Season 7 through 8, so... Have a crush on Dunk's actor? Honestly, I rate that. I kind of rate that. So, I want to ask, because you guys have actually watched Game of Thrones, so this is a question for you Game of Thrones lovers. I've heard the argument that the scene in Season 6, when the Great Sept of Baelor is destroyed, was kind of the scene that doomed Game of Thrones. Even though it was a super well executed, that's another instant chain by the way, even though it was a really well, it's 2 random instant chains, what the fridge? Even though it was a super well executed scene in terms of, you know, it was very well shot and well executed, I've heard the argument that that's the moment that doomed the show because it made Daenerys too overpowered. Guys, we're getting all these instant chains because given the fact that, you know, Dany has her dragons, her unsullied Dothraki, and so many potential allies in Westeros, she should have been able to just march up to the Great Keep, to the Red Keep and take it. But instead, they contrived so many reasons in Season 7 for her to lose. And it makes for just really bad writing, where if Cersei hadn't destroyed the Sept, she would have still had the Tyrells on her side, and that would have made it a bit more nuanced.
No problem.
I've heard that argument, and it made me wonder, why couldn't Daenerys have just marched into King's Landing and taken it? Like, I know it's because they didn't want to do that, but why didn't they? We only got 3 stars, by the way, so we have to redo that one. But why didn't they want to commit to that? Because the thing that comes up is that they could have had Season 7 be the last season, which would have made sense. You know, George R.R. Martin wants to end the books in 7 books. 7 books, 7 kingdoms, 7 gods, it would be fitting. Why not have Season 7 have Daenerys take over with her powerful army, and then have Season 7 consist of her trying to consolidate her rule over the kingdoms and have all the political intrigue of that in the preparation for the war with the Night King, and have the Night King be the finale? Like, why not commit to that? Because that would have been really interesting, no? Am I alone in thinking this? Oh, can I not do that again right now? I can't do it again right now, y'all. That's bothersome. It looked cool, but they were doomed since Season 5. Yeah, ever since they ran out of source material, right? Who's everyone's favorite Game of Thrones character? Also, that's a question I'm curious about. Because unfortunately, from the clips, from what I've seen, again, I've only seen so much, but my favorite is Ned Stark, which is really unfortunate, as you might imagine. Joffrey, he's so... Oh yeah, Jack Gleason absolutely kills it as Joffrey. It's insane. And he's genuinely a really nice guy in real life, which makes it so fascinating. It's always fascinating how the best acted villains are... Partly, yes, my issue is the lack of consequence. Cersei kills the Tyrells, but also the faith is the Holy Temple. Imagine blowing up a church during ancient Europe. Yeah, you'd be excommunicated, and rightly so. Yeah. Aw, it saw me, y'all. That's bothersome. I'm gonna change this to be this, so we can be more efficient that way, and here we go. We fought Gurren Gotchas before, right? No, we've not. Alright. They really didn't think a lot of things through. Alright, time for the thing I do best. I spam Blitz and I hope. We got the instant chain. What is my luck? Oh my freaking goodness. I am the best player of this game. Brienne of Tarth. Can't not love Brienne of Tarth. Brienne of Tarth is another person who's a genuinely honorable character while still being really interesting. Easy. It's so freaking easy. Daenerys Targaryen. Can't go wrong with Daenerys. Until they do at the very end. But you know what?
All right.
Am I not able to reattempt the missions? The Targaryens are just fun. I think the Targaryens think that about each other too, last I recall. You can redo them after all the tower missions are done. Yeah, that's the sense I got. Yep. I'm gonna have to. Count on the ambling bellows to be the one that's ruining my perfect streak right now.
Here we go again.
Can't take a hint.
I love messy ancient families. I rate that.
Woo! Well, I'll be damned.
Sad as I don't want you to be, though.
Are they sad?
Well, I guess the way is open now.
We'll spend CP right before the Dahaka fight, by the way. Try as they might, no amount of logical gymnastics will make me hate Daenerys. I rate that, though. I really do. Again, my favorite character is the one who's only in for 9 episodes, so... I hear it. That tantalizing sound of the item there is. I will say one thing about Season 6. Say away, Kings Glavis. What do you say about Season 6? Guys, we have 13 viewers right now. Welcome everyone to the chat. I hope that the stream is to your liking right now. It's kind of auspicious that we should have 13, no? Hello. Magnumers? What if we didn't fight? Wouldn't that be really cool? This is taking me back, by the way, to when I was grinding out, hunt missions in my last playthrough of this game, and we just started talking about Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Do you guys remember that? I hadn't thought about Shark Boy and Lava Girl in years. Natalie Dormer's wig bothered me so much, so I was kind of relieved to not have to see it again. Guys, honestly, I have a crush on Natalie Dormer from that show, though. Honestly, like, Marjorie Tyrell was arguably the best player of the Game of Thrones, and then Cersei just destroyed the whole game board. It was really bad.
This might be kind of fun.
It is kind of fun for me. Maybe not for the characters here, but it's fun for me. 2 metal armbands. Remember her ice cream? Okay, that outfit from Season 2, we don't have to talk about that. That's the one you're referencing, right? I don't know what they were thinking with that one either. I've never seen her as Anne Boleyn. I think the only other role I've seen Natalie Dormer in is as, what was her name, Cressida in Mockingjay. I couldn't believe they were the same person.
check things out.
Alright, we need to go here. That is certainly one of the ways you could put it. Glass orbs. I forget what those do. Another elevator to another mission. I love how I'm just consciously avoiding so many hunt missions. I mean, so many random fights where I can. At this point, I'm just like, get to Fault Warrens and grind on the Fault Warrens. You get the massive CP rewards then. Rip to Marjorie, but not her wig. 07's to not Marjorie's wig. I'm sorry you've had bad costume design. A couple of times. A Mushusu. It's right over here. Wait, what? Hey man, what's going on? The problem is we really want to be able to go Cerberus here, but we really can't do that very effectively because all the commandos will target a different opponent, so it's more worthwhile to stay on Relentless Assault, honestly. Hey, look, we got another stagger, though. On one of those Yakashini over there. Easy. That has to be 5 stars. Come on. Beautiful. We're so back, y'all. The power of Saz. It only loses to freaking ambling bellows. They are the only things that prevent me from getting the 5 stars that I so richly deserve. And to think Triffids were the enemies that I hated most during this playthrough up until then. Triffids are child's play now. And the Triffids were never hard, they were just really annoying, that's the thing. They were never insurmountable, just really annoying, especially when paired with anything else. You know, I have to say, one of the things that I think about, though, with going back to the Welcome to the Saz Club, happy to be a member. Anyway, Peter Claflin. I was about to say, though, going back to Game of Thrones / Final Fantasy 16, because they very much heavily were inspired by Game of Thrones when making the game. One of the things I like that's different, though, is that, like, George R.R. Martin delights in moral ambiguity with his writing. And my thing about it is that I feel like there's two ways to do moral ambiguity. There's having moral ambiguity in that nobody's exactly wrong, which is what they do really well in Clair Obscura Expedition 33. And there's moral ambiguity where everyone just kind of sucks, which is basically what Game of Thrones is. And that's part of why I'm not as into Game of Thrones, even though it's really fascinating. I would probably be using stats at this point too if I didn't always farm 3 of the auto accessory early pulse. I get that, and I probably could, but at this point I'm also using Saz Malnork for the really good random instant chain synergy. That's the other power of Saz. I haven't actually paid much attention to my equipment in a while. I need to actually look at that again.
Over here!
Why is there a save point right next to the statue? Lightning? I don't know. That's what I need to figure out. Ooh, a Batala. Let's see what I have. Inventory, accessories, sort, categorize. So, Bangles, Brawler's Wristband, Warrior's Wristband, Magician's Mark, Sorcerer's Mark, all the standard physical resistances. I know that in order to get the auto haste, auto protect, auto anything, you need to upgrade the critical gear. So I have critical protect. I have an auto protect, nice. Critical shell, auto shell, critical veil, critical bravery, faith. I have a lot of critical faith, huh? I have 1 auto faith, nice. Critical bar thunder. Oh, critical bar thunder. Oh, that's what's useful. ATB advantage. I have a couple of. Survivalist catalog, collector catalog, speed sash, energy sash. So all of these can help give random instant chain. These 4. Doctor's codes. Random ice eater. That's fun. Random eater. So quite a bit that I'm still missing. Hermes sandals. So you can disassemble to track equipment. And I rate that to a point. My preferred type of morally gray lightning is where nobody's exactly wrong, and not everybody is wrong. Alright, I need to find this Vatala. Where is it? It's out there. Well, what? Have to go out and around, huh? Game of Thrones has an awfully realistic power balance. All the actual good people are stuck at the bottom being abused by those with actual power. Well, Ned Stark was actually really good, and he was in power, until he wasn't, and then it was really heartbreaking. He's a great writer, just wish he would write. Oh, don't do us like that, Kingsclavis. The people have cried out in pain, waiting for the winds of. Why?
Changing gears.
Battles are amazingly executed. That was one of the few things that my own writing generally got praised on when I used to write was I could do battles pretty well. But I never did like full military battles, like interpersonal conflicts, you know? Smaller scale melees. Because he's really struggling. What's going on? Besides the fans hate him, I don't know all the details. The words of House Martin. I don't know how I feel about that, given that my last name is also Martin. So I don't know how I feel about that, Lightning. Yeah, it's these things. Is YouTube glitching, or do we actually have 16 people in the chat right now? Welcome to everybody. How could I forget the inertial barriers? What fun those are. Oh, nice job, team. I didn't grind enough to get 5 ATB Eroga on 3 ATB Hope. Was busy this weekend. Game is super grindy. Yeah, it kind of is, huh? I still want to see what happens if we're able to do that, though. I'm still very much in expectation of the results of that experiment. Oh, I need to heal. What? It's barrier, but it's still staggered. Immune to physical right now. Great. That's so cool.
Here we go.
Come on, Vanille. Get us out of the red so we can do things. I've browsed a lot of game FAQs and nobody's looked into this. Honestly, that's why I want to see it. We need brave pulse pioneers like you. Oh wait, isn't that? Oh yeah, physical is actually better now, huh? Well, it would be if I wasn't in pain. A poor unfortunate. What the frick? Why is it able to keep us doing that inertial barrier? Vanille? Oh wait, I'm not in diversity. That's on me. Vanille, heal me, please. My lady, heal me, heal me. I'm going to die, aren't I? We are very beleaguered right now. I also totally screwed up by not going for more physical when I'd staggered it. I forgot that that's how the fight works. Vanille. We're gonna have to do without her, unfortunately. Oh wait, I'm almost out of pain. He is indeed struggling. Books a structural nightmare. Considering prior books. Oh, okay. Plenty of distractions as well. Yeah, I get that. 5 stars, oh, by the way. Nice. Alright, let's see what's new. Oh, wait, these are the... Hang on a moment. Let's see. Inventory, weapons, categorize. We got a couple of weapons. But I think we got stifled magic. I never learned what the stifled magic passives were. Given that I have to upgrade all of these, I'll probably figure that out at some point. Stifled magic, paper tiger, all those ones. I never learned what they did. What their passives were. Hey guys, I wonder what our mark is going to be. A Penangalan. It really rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Wait, that's actually not it. It's just sitting there menacingly just for vibes? Okay, well, I'm going this way. Later, man. Juggling the stories of over 20 viewpoint characters. That's a lot of viewpoint characters. I'm curious how, actually, there's a question for basically anybody in the chat. Have any of you guys played the Trails series of video games? Because I've been hearing good things about Trails lately, and I'm curious if anyone is in my chat who has played and can confirm them. Because I've heard Trails is similar, where it's this massive, complete narrative. It can't be easy having fans constantly coming up to you and asking how much time you have left. Brought the first on sale but never came to it. Oh, that's unfortunate. We know what we must do. Lots of tiny enemies. We cast blitz attacks. Oh, hey, Penangalon. Oh, that's terrifying. Big boy version of this fight towards the end of the missions is one of my favorites. Ruin gets spam forever. Looking forward to that then. The gameplay in the remake is so good. Oh, are you talking about the Trails remake? Because that's why I was thinking about trying. That's why I was recommended. Yeah, that particular fan saying he won't be around any longer it really is insensitive. Definitely try out as King's Glavis. I will, thank you. Yeah, honestly, I feel like a lot of people just don't really think before they speak. Which it's not funny, but it's like, it's amazing how stupid people can be sometimes. I don't even think they realize it. Alright, what's the verdict? I feel like we might not have gotten it. Oh no, we're fine. We're so based. Look at us. If I do try it, so you guys know, because I talked about how I was trying to, most times I stream these days, I'm multi-streaming on Twitch and on YouTube. Tonight I'm only doing YouTube because I was having Twitch issues today. But network issues today, but I'm also doing some streams that are unique to Twitch in order for Twitch to still have meaning as well. So including things that are going to become YouTube videos that I don't want the wider YouTube crowd to see. But I'm still advertising them, so I'm not saying don't watch the streams, but I am saying follow me on Twitch if you want to see some of the off-topic things like me playing Trails, for example. Because that's probably where I'm going to do that. But I definitely plan to try it out, Lord willing, because it sounds really fun. Hey guys, what's going on? Mind if I swinch right past? Awesome. I love how that one just giant war mech over there is just chilling, just having fun. Alright. I think we're near the top now, right? We should be. Is there one more row of missions?
Pick on something your own size. My bad. My bad.
Some people say Taejin's tower feels like a random distraction from the plot with no real relevance to the game. What's your opinion? I don't know that it really...
They saved us again.
It doesn't really add much world building wise. I don't see it as a bad... I mean, it adds some, right? Like, we're curious about what these guys are up to. It adds some, but like, here's the thing. That's not a bad thing per se, because, you know, of course there was going to be something in the way between us and Erba. So it makes sense that there'd be something there. And also, it does show how far the party has come to where we can challenge a FFXIII, albeit a weakened one, and we can come out on top. So I think it does have relevance to the character beats. But it doesn't add much world building, but I don't see that as a bad thing. There's always going to be random distractions between you and your objective. That's how video games work. It feels like our network issues have mostly settled down. I'm hoping that's the case for you all. So hopefully next time we'll be able to go back to our multi-streaming capabilities. But oh, there is an item drop over there. Hang on. We don't want to miss the item drop. Oh yeah, y'all, for those of us who are talking about Game of Thrones, least favorite Game of Thrones character, and why? Taejin's tower is another example of how FFXIII operate, more proof that they don't actually really have free will. Well, the Dahaka FFXIII, I mean, I'm not sure I take your meaning, Malinor. Can you explain? Do we really have that many people watching right now? Thanks, everyone. Thanks for coming. This might be the most viewers a stream of mine's ever had. I think this is our last floor. Like 2 more missions, I think. Not even in camera. The FFXIII built the tower to reach Cocoon, but the people they were going to send there don't exist anymore, even despite that Dahaka keeps defending it. Ooh, interesting. But I guess it leads to the question then of like, why is he defending the tower from us? Like, we are Pulse Lassie. We're enemies of Cocoon. Can I not get past you? Nope, I can't bother that. My least favorite character is Bran. Oh, you must have really hated the ending then, Kings Blavis. You must have really hated that ending then. Oh, that's going to get really bothersome.
Here we go!
Hold it together.
We're stuck here. Alright, no we're not. Well, that was kind of pointless. People are too obsessed with the almighty plot. Not everything needs to be in direct service to it. Distraction isn't entirely bad. Oh, wait, no. I almost died to that. Some things can be thematically relevant or service world building. Exactly, Lightning, exactly. You know, this random freaking seed is surprisingly durable.
Hold it together. Thanks.
Here we go!
And who has a... This is my advantage of not being a Game of Thrones, like a super fan. I can just laugh at all of your misery now. Who has a better story than Bran? You know, the guy who wasn't even in one of the seasons. You dropped it when Joffrey died. Oh, that means you missed the best speech in the series. That's another random instant chain, y'all. Switcheroo. Mocking our wounds, you know it. I'm teasing. Oh, bother.
Thanks.
Oh no.
Bobbing and weaving.
Yeah, they would have had about the same amount of personality, huh?
Follow the old guy's lead. Time to pull the old
Yo, switcheroo! Nice. We have a lot of CP built up that we'll be spending before Dahaka. We still have 5 stars on every mission except Except that freaking ambling bellows, no? Was there one more I missed? Nope, just bellows. Infernal machine indeed. And we got items over here too. Tears of Remorse. There are no Tears of Lease, but I'm sure they'll do. Wait, Apex? Jon and Tyrion being alive shouldn't have happened. Yeah, I've heard the argument that Grey Worm was one of the few characters that was not ruined by the show, except for the fact that he should have just killed Jon Snow right then and there. Or Tyrion, or both. Now think about it. Alright guys, we're here. The Hakatan. Are we keeping the current party? I think we are. Well, I'm gonna save and then spend my CP. In case I feel like going back and redoing it. Let's see. No, but it's not the Dahaka's tower. Did I ever finish Saz off on any of these? All that CP, and that's as much as it gives us, huh? This is what I get for investing a bunch of Sazes in his Synergist role before I realize his true power. I must now make amends for this terrible sin. We got another accessory slot, that's good. Alright, we maxed her out on Saboteur just about, right? Except for the strength crystals that we don't give a crap about. We could have had another accessory on Vanille the whole time. Oopsie daisies. Oh, so close. Lightning Farron. ATB power is now yours. More HP is now yours. They might have lived, but not for very long, huh? Alright, Fang has lagged really behind because we poured a lot of her energy into Synergist. We might even be able to get her Shell Rest soon, though. Right here, right? We're not there yet? Oh, you're kidding. Man, we're paying quite the price to give Fang the really cool Synergist powers. Wow. Alright. That's it for that one, then. What about Hope? Hope you'll have more HP than Fang will at this rate. Yeah. Seems like it. Guys, Hope officially has more HP than Fang. Give him your praise. They said it couldn't be done. Who's got better magic? Hope or Vanille? Magic 720. Okay, right now it's still Hope. I mean, right now it's still Vanille. Although she's equipped, right? Okay, so it's actually Hope. How about that? But and even you know HP. Hang on. Let's remove the equipment for now, because we just got new accessory slots anyway. And just look at our guys. Honestly, there's not much difference between Hope and Vanille right now. Vanille just happens to have the Saboteur role, and that's pretty important. I think we stick with this party. I'm gonna sort the inventory real fast. Wait, hang on a moment. Would Whistlewind Scarf? No. He doesn't need an HP buff, that's the thing. We can just load him up with physical buff gear. High HP Power Surge sounds fun, though. Yeah. You know, Jamie does sound like a really cool character before they screwed him up. Look at how low Saz's damaging stats are compared to these two, though, honestly. Like, I know I'm a believer now, but it doesn't change the fact that he does have some notable weaknesses holding him back, which are probably kind of necessary, hey? Are we keeping the same paradigms? Guess there's not much of a reason not to, hey. The one thing I wonder about is I don't know that where... I wonder if I should have lightning in instead of snow. In that lightning has the medic role in case we need it. Yeah, that makes sense, Mel.
I kind of have a thing for heights.
I love this fight, Apple Brother. I adore the Dahaka fight, genuinely. Oh, there's an item over there. We'll pick it up later.
Uh-huh.
Hey, look!
It's acting strange.
He must be weak from losing his tail.
Charged up by all the crystals.
Yeah? Looks plenty feisty to me.
He's bluffing to scare us off. Let's just go with that, all right? Come on, we can do this.
Oh, wait, wrong thing. Start here. Foul utterance. Given that it is imperiled, I'm going to vigilance and then fire all of us. I need to give Fang her haste back. I mean, Vanille her haste back. Well, that was dramatic. Fang, I mean, Vanille, are you healing?
Here we go!
So far, so easy. I wish the debuff would stuck around. So far, it's favor. Oh, we can only have one. Oh no.
We gotta win this.
Foul utterance again.
We gotta win this.
Alright, so far still so easy. And hey, there's debuffs on it still. Nice, this is actually really good positioning. Apple Brother, you have consistently underestimated me on these boss fights. I don't know how I feel about it, man. I mean, check that out. Tetradic Tiara, beautiful. I never noticed all the crystals surrounding us. They powered it up. Hey, man.
He's saying thanks.
At last, we are free. We go now, to hunt down evil where it hides.
So I guess that means there are still more monsters like that one out there.
Sounds like it. Somewhere out there on Grand Pulse.
We all know those Let's Players that make Lightning their primary medic. It makes me want to cry. Lightning was my primary medic for some party compositions before I land on the one that I've got. At this point, it's just Saz, Vanille, and then either Lightning or Snow, depending on the need.
Last time I checked, we are still in this fight.
Fang, once we can get Fang properly online,
Amber's
she'll
right
be
down
great.
there then, isn't it?
And Hope exists too.
So what's it like?
He needs HP.
Well, it's kind of small, but it's warm and green and very naturey.
Around the Foul Sea, it was flowers as far as you could see,
I
huh?
have a comment on this
You
cutscene,
from here?
but
Ain't so
let's
rosy,
let's
I'm
watch it
sorry to say.
first.
You want to wait here?
No. I need to see for myself. It's all gone.
Every trace of color. We're chasing shadows. This whole idea of losing our brands is hopeless.
There's gotta be a way.
Let's keep on looking. That's what we came here for. We all agreed, and now we're here.
You think? You think it's really possible?
Sure. Anything is.
There's no going back.
You don't think I know that?
I love that apple brother.
Come on.
So when we got to this scene in my Fang character analysis, I commented on how Fang was immediately like, we're chasing shadows, this whole idea of losing our brand is hopeless. I commented on how like everyone else in the party continued searching for hope and it seemed like Fang didn't. And there was this one person who was ripping me to shreds in the comments of that video who was like, bro, do you see anyone else's village here getting destroyed? And my response to that is, I do. Vanille. It's Vanille's village too. And Vanille does start to question, like, is this whole idea really possible? But Vanille has a strong foundation now of her relationships with the rest of the party and of her growth arc of resolving not to run from her battles that really enables her to still hold on to hope and keep searching even though things seem very bleak. Fang doesn't really get that during the story, and I think that's why Fang's resolve seems to crumble right at that scene. Again, it's understandable. I'm not saying it's bad writing, I'm just commenting on the differences in their characters. I also do think, though, that, oh, hang on a moment. Return to that thought in a moment. You know what? What if we didn't? I don't have to fight these. I do feel like when they show Fang looking down at Erba Village, or at what's left of it, right there at the end of that cutscene, you do see that Fang really is considering like whether or not this whole idea really does have any merit, or you can see the foundations for what eventually happens with her choosing to destroy Orphan, or to try to at the end. And it makes sense. I just think it would have been more compelling for me personally if Fang had started or believably been in a place of hope at some point. But given that she starts and I had to complete my focus, even though she does agree to search for a way to remove their brand, it feels like when she loses hope there at Erba Village, it felt like her going back to what she knows and to what her ground zero was, rather than like the end of a downward spiral for Fang. Does that make sense? Because that was my main thing with her, is her having like a fully like downward arc would have been, in my opinion, really interesting. And I wish that they'd given her fully that. That's just my thought.
Time for a second win.
So we are going back down because I want to try the second floor mission again, the Ambling Bellows, now that I can.
I'm ready for anything.
Is there some rule that I'm unknowingly making? I don't think so, Mal, honestly. I think YouTube's being weird because I don't think I have any chat moderation set up. I can check, but I don't think I do. I also can admittedly only do so much to check right now, given that I am in the middle of a stream. But I don't think I have any chat moderation happening right now. I still have the Discord open, though. Which is not a great solution, but it's a one. Second tier is where that mission was. We have a cutscene playing there, so it gives me an opportunity. Settings. Community moderation. Moderation none. Yeah, I've got no blocked words or anything, so I think YouTube's just being YouTube, unfortunately, Malinoric. Unfortunately, given the network issues I was having, I'm not confident I can turn the Twitch portion of the stream back on, or I would invite you to go there. Since we never had issues with Twitch chatting. I don't think so, Mel, because I see the stones are active again. Or it looked like they were. Oh, yeah, here we go. Alright. 5-star time, hopefully. I'm getting better at dodging encounters. Not bad. I don't know. So the thing that's coming in, though, because, you know, obviously dodging encounters could be a really good skill for speedrunning, but... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. As I was just talking about being good at dodging these. Also, why am I still on triple blitz as my start? I need to fix that. Trying to dodge made me hate the Yakashin type enemies. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so do I need to adjust my strat for the I mean, the main issue with the Ambling Bellows was we didn't kill it quickly enough. Honestly, as long as we keep... I don't know if there's a way to stop it from deploying more friends. That's the thing that comes up. I might... If I can catch it off guard again, that should be useful. But... Okay, so maybe not. Crypto's weak to light. They're all weak to lightning. So as I'm going to bed, good night. Night, Kings Glavis. Thanks for stopping by. Vanille, you gotta heal yourself, girl.
I'm the one you want. Much
After this next cycle of attacks from Ambling Bellows, we'll go back to Diversity probably, or even to Relentless Assault. Alright. Bother that. Okay, was this enough? I don't know. I'm not confident that's the problem. Huh. So, given the very large number, so there's things I can do for that could help. I could try summoning. If I wanted to summon, the best one to summon would be lightning, though, because these things are all weak to lightning or snow, because these things are all weak to either electric or ice. I know that Eidolons ignore defensive, like elemental resistances. I don't know if they ignore elemental weaknesses follow the same rule, though. So if I want to try summoning, the best one would be lightning. Probably would be lightning because Zantetsuken could be funny to pull off. I don't know. Oh, nope. I don't want to fight you guys. I'm good. I mean, I can use a Deceptisol. That is always an option. I don't know if that would work super well though, because then the last time I used a Deceptisol, the last time I caught it off guard, it didn't really do much for me. I've used the power of buffs. Having some variety of Delta attack would be helpful for the times when I have to play more defensively. But I don't know if that's like the golden snitch answer that I'm looking for, you know? Getting a preemptive strike gives you a free 1.2 times. Might be worth trying harder for that. Well, I did try, Malinoric. I did try. It noticed me immediately. But I see what you mean, yeah, about battle score. But even the first time I got a preemptive strike, it didn't really do anything for me. There we go.
This is gonna sting.
Which game in the trilogy has the best preemptive strike system? Hard to say. I have to think about that. You suck, Vanille. Guys, hit the Ambling Bellows, please. Vanille, that means you as well, girly. It's deploying more. You know what? We can't do it at that point. So getting a preemptive strike doesn't really matter if we can't kill it. Let's see. Oh, bother. Alright, they saw me. You know what? I mean, you know what? Let's try it, though.
No holding back.
Oh, you're kidding me, Vanille. Why do you suck so much right now?
This is gonna sting. I'm ready for anything. Time for the second win. Bring it. Yeah. I'm ready for anything.
Oh, wait. Wrong thing entirely. Nothing's where I expect it's going to be.
I'm ready for anything. Time for the second win.
All right.
I'm ready for anything.
Not sure how well this will have done. Oh, so close. Better. That was better. $155 without preemptive. I could use a Deceptive Soul here. Do I really want to use it on this, though? Like, is this really the mission where I want to crack open the aerosols? Especially when I've already proven that it is possible to get a preemptive strike. No. Yeah, when no. You're freaking kidding me. I don't want to fight these freaking things. Like, I wish they were not in the way. I have no interest in fighting them. There we go. This will be the last mission that we do tonight, y'all. We'll take care of Bartandois next stream is the plan. I have to remember Solidarity is down here now. I'm not used to it being down there. That's why I fumbled a bit earlier. So if we do get Ambling Bellows, though, like if we are able to preemptive strike it, what's the plan? Just focus it? Well, we didn't get it, so. You're kidding. I know I should have switched, but like, what the heck? I hate the targeting on this thing, honestly. What are you... Snow, you were supposed to draw its fire. Okay, you know what? Clearly, if I want to set up properly, I actually do need to have Sentinel in that paradigm. So let's fix that real fast. Clearly, this thing won't leave us alone. And okay, you know what? That's awesome. Wait, we got pain on it. Hang on. Wait a moment. What? Wait, what? Okay. Not sure how that worked out so well, but given how it didn't last time, but you know what? I'll take that. Awesome. Okay, I need to find a place to save the game, y'all. I know that there's... Yeah, that's part of what I was intending, was for the Sentinel challenge to maintain that stagger. I need to find a place to save the game, y'all, because that's going to be it for today. Up, right out here. How convenient. We'll spend some CP, we'll save, and we'll be done for the day, I think. Alright, so Saz's moving along. Snow is also moving along fairly well. Snow has counter now. Excellent. And he's getting a ton of HP, as he should. Vanille. I missed an HP crystal? Where did I miss an HP crystal? Is it wait, what? Strength crystal over there, but... Oh, it's locked behind an HP one? Oh, we don't care about that. You have Kiraja now? Oh, wait. We don't need to do roll level. Oh, we missed some quick developments over here. Whoops. Alright. Miss Farron. Alright, is Fang finally going to get to have Shelra? That's awesome. Alright, we're done with Synergist for now then. We can finally develop Fang properly. And I think we need to do that. Oh, are we doing Saboteur? Or do we want to do Sentinel, honestly, for the HP crystals? We know she needs some HP crystals. But Saboteur has some of those too. She can do Pain. Oh, we got Days over here. So I've got a friend who comes into my stream chat every so often, just types nerd and then bounces. He just messaged me on Discord saying, I see that you're streaming, but YouTube on my phone won't let me comment, so nerd. Thanks, Bob. Appreciate you, man. Alright, Mr. Estheim. It's not quite the same, but you know what? Aw, thanks, Mal. We have an honorary nerd in the chat. An honorary nerd dubber in the chat. Oh, we maxed you out in Synergist. Nice. Medic it is, then. Oh, Reyes is over there. That'd be useful if we ever made Hope the party leader. Alright, y'all. We are a little over 14 hours in, and we're almost at Bartandalis. We'll probably take care of him next stream. We'll take care of remaining missions in here, because there's one more. There's 11 Bolt Seath. And, we'll fight Barty Bart. Until then, hope you have a good one. Thank you so much, all of you, for coming and watching the stream. I really appreciate y'all. I appreciate the company and the chatter. And thank you for helping me. I don't know if me hitting 1,000 subs very briefly there was just a YouTube glitch or people chose to unsub or what, but really, regardless, I really appreciate all of you guys supporting this channel. You guys have helped make it what it is, and I really appreciate y'all. So thanks for being part of it. Subscribe to me, please, on YouTube if you're not already. It really does help a lot, and we're so close to 1K. Follow me on Twitch as well if you want to have, if you want to see some of the other streams that might not make it onto the main YouTube channel. My pre-programmed chat message did not work, and I do not know why. Let me try and fix that real fast. It's not working. My pre-programmed chats are not messaging, or not working properly. I do not know why. But it's saying that the stream no longer exists for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. But follow me on Twitch. It's Wandering Bird Gaming on twitch.tv/Wandering Bird Gaming. And actually, wait, you know, I can just copy this and come into the chat here and just do that. So yeah, follow me there. And thank you again so much. Good night.